G'day guys, MFWest here, and today we've just got a little bit of a PvP type of video with some arena commentary. I've collected these clips in the last week or two when the skirmish bonus was active. This is the skirmish bonus event, and the season's ending up here, and unfortunately I didn't get much into rank this season because ping and such, but I was able to get some okay skirmish clips, and I thought, why not waste them? Let's just introduce them into a commentary format so you guys can just learn the ins and outs of Unholy against different types of comps. Now, after this video goes out, I'm working on a 1v1 dueling compilation. Basically, all the duels I've done from the start of the expansion up until now, just to let you guys know Unholy's strengths and weaknesses against various classes. Now, the problem with PvP right now is world PvP is fucked, so I can't just go duel someone because you can kill someone in 2 seconds with Draft the Souls and whatnot, but I have actually been lucky enough to come across various 1v1s in Arena, so I'm going to collect them all and then just give you my insight on how to do well against. I got most of the classes and most of the difficult classes, so I definitely want to start doing that. And the patch comes out in less than 24 hours, so I'm extremely pumped for that. My guides are going to be coming out as soon as the patch goes live, as best to my ability that I can do for you guys. And that's pretty much it, guys. The build I'm running for this video, these are my PvP talents. It does change up depending on what I'm playing against, but generally, this is the comp that I'm running. Standard, you guys know me, this is why I always run. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So first game I'm playing against a Ret Pally and an Assassination Rogue. Now this is quite an easy comp to play against. I'm playing with a Fury Warrior. Basically going to open up on the Ret Paladin, I like making Paladins burst their bubble as soon as possible because then they're useless without. And so many in skirmishes don't use bop on their teammates. So I'm on the actual the Ret Paladin here. I'm gonna wait for the rogue to come out and then put him into a stun and try and burst him. Many rogues disrespect Unholy's burst, and watch this. He actually dies in asphyxiate pretty much here. He cloaks, but by then it's too late, and yeah, I'm not a very good rogue, guys, but that's pretty much it. As you can see the damage, Unholy is doing. We have really good burst, surprisingly, and very, very good sustained damage. I have not come across, I've done like about 200 skirms in the last month, I'm not even kidding. I haven't come across many classes that actually beat us. Okay, playing against Unholy Death Knight, my boy. I have to kill you, mate, I'm sorry. And a Marksman Hunter. Now, I'm going to go on the Marksman Hunter because they're quite easy to kill. And I can deal with the Unholy Death Knight later. So I'm going to try and peel the Death Knight as much as I can for my mate. But the main goal here is the Hunter. So, pet stun, okay? He's going to disengage out of that, which is a huge mistake. As soon as he disengages, you pull him back in. And you can try and asphyxiate him, but many Hunters will deter off that easy. So, you have to use your pet immobilization now as a way to close the gap. There, I used it, and I've closed the gap down, chains of ice, and it's pretty much over. He's bursted, he's used his deterrence, and he is just... There's so many nice ways to counter Hunters as Death Knight, guys, and you have to take advantage of them. It's pretty much just reactive play. He uses a cooldown, you respond with one as well to minimize the gap. That's all you have to do. Okay, a Frost Death Knight and a Affliction Warlock. Now, I wanted to showcase this one because I believe it's a 1v1 basically. So my DH goes for the Warlock and I try to get to the actual Warlock, but I can't, so I just turn around and duel the Frost DK. Now watch my HP. This is earlier on in the season, but still it's a good showcase to show how much more versatile Unholy is than Frost in duels. So I burst him with Sorry for Apocalypse. He should have AMS'd as soon as I Sorry put him, so he can actually minimize the damage on my Apocalypse. And I pull him back in, asphyxiate him while his IBF is not up. He responds by IBFing. He trinkets my pest on as well. He AMS's here, which is way too late to the duel. Look at my HP, guys. I am full HP. I also like using AMS at the start because Frost DKs usually open with Pillars of Frost and Remorseless Winter into that 5-second stun, so you actually negate that. And I still have Corpse Shield and IBF. His Frost Breath did nothing. Game over. That was just complete and utter carnage. Alright, here guys, we're playing against 2 Fury Warriors. I'm playing with an Assassination Rogue. I played quite a few games within skirms. So, they will go for you because it's just an easy target to hit, and Fury Warriors, they hurt so much, guys. So, I'm going to try and manage my cooldowns here as best as I can. Pop IBF early because they all open with their burst. The Rogue opens on them as well. Sorry for Apocalypse. There isn't much point kiting Warriors because they have charge and the leap, so you can actually just tank them for a while. but a good Fury Warrior will take care of you very fast. So I try to kite a bit here and pull him away. The Rogue blinds the other Warrior, which is very good, and I try and kill this guy here, and that guy goes down. Once you killed the one Fury Warrior, it's very easy to kite the other one, but two Fury Warriors is a bit much. So he charges me here, and I'm just going to fast forward here for you guys, and it's a pretty easy game after this. He never was able to actually burst me down, and look at the damage, guys. Unholy Death Knights for the win, boys. Alright. This game, Fire Mage and Assassination Rogue. This opener is disgusting, but I want to show you guys a little trick that I have for these greater Pyroblast mages. Now, he's going to get the opener on you. That is, there's nothing you can do, but you can seriously fuck it up for them. So, I'm going to get sapped here, and I'm going to slow it down to show you guys my train of thoughts. So, the mage pops out and starts casting Greater Pyroblast. I immediately use my pet to leap into my pet's stun, which completely fucks up his Greater Pyro. I will then, now it's 1v1, the rogue's waiting for the other rogue to pop out. Now watch how much Death Knights smack mages. So I get my Sorry for Apocalypse on him, which is huge, and I gargoyle, and he pops temporal, a temporal ability, which gives back HP, but as you can see, he is doing negative damage. I pop AMS in response to his combustion, and now I'm on the rogue. So I immediately pet stun the rogue, and he gets out. I am anti-magic zone down, and the game's already over. Mobilization on the mage to get in range, and GG. So the rogue thought that the mage would be able to solo me, and he'd wait for my rogue to pop out. Big mistake, guys. Probably one of the easiest classes to duel as an Unholy Death Knight. Completely. Alright, here I wanted to showcase to you Feral Druids. Very easy to deal with. Good Feral Druids will never actually let you just stick on them. And this is what happened to the Feral Druid actually sticks on you. So I actually Sorry for Apocalypse the Hunter, but then I immediately switched to the Feral Druid. Pet stun into an Asphyxiate, and he's going to get so low here. And all I have done is pop IBF and AMS and Death Strike a few times, and I'm so healthy, but they are on my rogue. But games are over because I use all my cooldowns on the Hunter, and the Feral Druid cannot get away. GG. Now, as you can see, the Feral Druid gets popped. Really good Feral Druids will actually just bleed you up and then kites. Never actually let you stick to the target, which is the correct way to play it. Alright, so playing two Beast Mastery Hunters. BM Hunters are so fucked, guys, in twos. I really dislike them. But watch this. Sorry for Apocalypse on this guy. Immediately deterrent. Switch to the other. I swapped with Asphyxiate. He trinketed the monk's leg sweep, so we actually burst him down completely one shot, and then back to the hunter without any deterrence. That is satisfying because BM hunters right now are so fucked. Alright, I'm playing with 3 different Windwalker monks. I play with 2 of them in skirms for fun. They're all various, like 2.5k, 2.7k rated Windwalker monks, so this is really funny. And they're going to decide to go on my Windwalker monk, so Mistweaver goes on me. I'm going to open up on him. He saps me, never trinket the sap, into a leg sweep, into Fist of Fury, which no longer stuns anymore. As you can tell, it was quite a little while ago. I corpse shield that, his opener, which is pretty strong, and AMS. I recommend saving your AMS for Karma, but they're on my monk, so I decide to Karma anyway. Pull him back to peel, Chains of Ice. It is difficult to keep a monk you know, locked down. Very difficult. But I'm gonna go on Density here. I still have my Dark Transformation, which I'm gonna use to actually immobilize them, and my monk is surviving like a beast. An absolute crazy motherfucking beast. This guy, killing blows that guy, and I try to pull this guy off my monk so we can get away, and it's GG. You have to make sure that you use your pet mobilization, Chains of Ice, and Death Grip to peel for your partners, no matter who it is. You have 3 means of CC. Even Asphyxiate you can count as a peel. They really should have gone on me, 100%. Would have been so much easier for them, but oh well, guys. Okay, next game. As you can see, the damage is pretty good there as well. Playing against Unholy Death Knight and a Beastmaster. Here again, I think we choose to go on the Unholy Death Knight, and he doesn't use his defensives effectively. So he death grips me into an Asphyxiate, which I immediately trinket, and I get my Sorry for Apocalypse off on him as well. The Beastmaster Hunters is smacking me, but I want to show you guys how good Unholy's DK Survival is. So I tanked this Beastmaster's damage, which is pretty insane. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you know you're going to get the kill, which we do get on this. Now I'm going to fast forward pretty much here. against Beastmaster Hunters especially, just keep lozed and just keep death striking, generating runic power and death striking the pets. I always say this, and watch how long you can do this to survive. This was a while back in the season, but even today, Beastmaster damage is a little bit better, but I do think you can survive for a very long time against the pets. So I just thought this was really funny to showcase to you guys how long you can actually survive against the hunter's pets, because they do so much damage, guys. You can still do this in this current patch and probably in the next PvP season, but yeah, this is how you can make a hunter's life very miserable. So I swap on him now because I know Corpse Shield's coming up. Pop Corpse Shield and trick him into thinking he all in me. So yeah, bang him then back to the strategy of death striking the pets. It was really funny. As you can see, my healing was almost as much as my damage, guys, and you can keep doing that. So last game of the day, guys, Feral Druid versus an Affliction. Feral Druid and Affliction Warlock. Here, the Affliction Warlock thinks that we're going to go on him, so he plays very passively and stays inside the in the room. I don't mind that, so I actually slow him down, and I see that he's in there, so I pop anti-magic zone, and we go ham on this Druid, guys. He's going to get one shot, and that is pretty much the end of the game. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for today. I am working on that 1v1 compilation video, so please give this video a thumbs up for more Unholy PvP, and get in those arenas and destroy, guys. Unholy is very, very strong in 2s and 3s. I cannot wait to get into the new season and get some rated gameplay for you guys when I have low ping. So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome one. Unholy for the win. Peace.